Hey guys, Hillary and TT here again. So this vlog we're going to talk about a sour tummy recipe. You know, when you go to the vet or you have a dog with an upset stomach, people usually suggest chicken and rice. So in the Chinese medicine philosophy, chicken is a hot food. So if their digestive tract is already inflamed, we wouldn't want to give more hot inflaming foods. Something better would be turkey and also pumpkin, which you've probably heard before that pumpkin is really good for digestive issues. So the other day, after agility, the day after, TT had a little bit of an upset stomach and she didn't want to eat, which is a problem for her because she is hypoglycemic, which means that she doesn't regulate her blood sugar very well unless she has several small meals during the day, which can be dangerous for dogs that have hypoglycemia. Eventually she did eat something a little bit after lunchtime, and then for dinner, just to make sure that we were all good, I made her turkey, pumpkin, and ginger combo. Those are all great for digestion. So I'm going to show you that recipe. I'm also going to show you some other great things that are good for dogs with digestive issues, including goat milk, raw goat milk, which you can buy at certain pet stores, and also tripe, which is the lining of the stomach of the animal that it's coming from. If you're getting raw green tripe, which green just means basically not cleaned, it smells super gross, but it is actually really good for their stomach because it already has all those digestive enzymes in it, and they're eating it and getting those benefits from it. So let's talk about the sour tummy recipes. And don't worry guys, TT is 100% back to normal. She was back to normal that night and wanted her pepper, but we skipped it that night just because it is a raw, crunchy, fibrous vegetable. So just in case, we waited till the next day. So let's go over the sour tummy recipes. Thanks for watching the ChiBean Crew vlog. Hey, this is how you cook a pumpkin for your dogs. Break off top. Cut slit so it doesn't explode. Turn on oven. Place said pumpkin in it. And this is a finished pumpkin. I'll let it cool for a little bit so it's not gonna burn my hands off. And there you go. It's real easy once it's baked, just to cut it in half. Look at all those jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah, it's just trouble carving. I'm gonna save these seeds because they are a great source of zinc. Okay guys, this is a quarter of pumpkin. You could puree it and make it look just like the can, or chop it up with it and add it to the food this way. I bought some ground turkey. What you're looking for is 90-10. I could find 94-6 at Whole Foods, so that's what I'm going to be using. So I'm allowed to add a little bit of olive oil just because it's not quite the fat ratio I want, so I'm just adding a touch. Okay, so we're gonna cook this. I am gonna add a little bit of salt because, you know, when you're sick you lose salt, so a little salt won't hurt. And then I am going to add my ground eggshell that I add to all the other foods. This is just one eggshell. If you've had Tums with an upset stomach, Tums is basically calcium. Eggshell is basically calcium. Water. Alright guys, it's done. This is a quarter cup. This is how much dinner TT gets. And the rest, just gonna let it cool down, and then I'm going to pop it in this ice cube tray and put it in the freezer. And then I will put it in a baggie and store it, so whenever someone has a sick tummy, I can just pop one of these out of the freezer and heat it up instead of having to make this all over again. I did add a little bit of ginger to mine, just a quarter teaspoon chopped ginger. It smells very gingery. This is what her dinner looks like. So she's got the pumpkin, the turkey, the Answer's goat milk, and some of the kelp, which won't hurt her tummy. I also added some extra probiotics to her food just to make sure that she had everything she needed. So now I'm going to serve it up. Here she is. She seems very excited. And like I said, she's doing a lot better now. I just want to make sure her tummy's on the right track and she has everything she needs. So, turkey dinner with pumpkin it is. Yummy. So this is one container. They're about a little bit less than a 1/4 cup each. So if one of the bigger boys needed one, they get 2. TT get 1, Libby get 1. And there's still some left over. Here you go, guys. This is the next day, and they're all frozen cubes of stomach soother goodness dinner. So I'm gonna store these in the freezer, and when I need one, I'll pull them out. Perfect. These are the other things I recommend for dogs with tummy problems. Answers goat milk. Any goat milk, actually. Primal makes one, and there's a couple other brands. I've only used the Answers and the Primal. Both are great. But this one actually has, if your dog has chronic pancreatitis, they actually have a pancreatitis protocol to help your dog get back on track. If you go to the Answers Pet Food website, it has information about their pancreatitis protocol and also where you can buy their products. Tripe is really easy to digest. It's actually the stomach lining of the animal. This is like little pellets. It smells pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie, but it is easy to digest. It gives them a lot of digestive enzymes. So if your dog is having a lot of issues with their pancreas or stomach, highly recommend tripe. This is another kind of tripe, more in its, oh god, it smells so bad, guys. More in its whole form. So this is tripe more in like a stick whole form. This is the actual stomach lining. It smells even worse than the pellet, so I keep it in a specially container just to like keep it in there because it's real smelly, guys. So you gotta prepare yourself mentally. What you're doing is not, you know, smelling up your house. It's giving your dogs what they need when they need it. So think of it that way. So that goes back in there. Close it up. So yeah, she had goat milk and she had tripe for lunch, and then she had her pumpkin turkey dinner, and she seems pretty happy. Huh, TT? Like I said, she had a sour tummy this morning, but now she's doing really well, and I just want to make sure she doesn't have a sour tummy anymore because she's hypoglycemic, and we don't want any of those episodes. We got to make sure this little one eats. If you do have a hypoglycemic dog and they won't eat anything, NutriCal or honey, have it on hand just in case. And that's it. So thanks for stopping by and going over some digestive aids today.